looking up, still looking up. Yeah, yes, I am still looking up. Even through our darkest time, I'm looking up. Even through a dark mind, I'm looking up. 'Cause the sun is still standing above the clouds. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, and I know that you are love. And I know that we've got love to give, give, give. Is the reason that we live, live, live. Give, 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 and don't give up.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by his own choir and members of the Commonwealth Youth Choir, an artist who defines the power of soul and the power of love, Mr. BeBe Winans.
Let My name is Shasti Conrad, and I'm the founder of Control Z. I've worked for President Obama, Senator Sanders, and our nominee, Vice President Biden. Control Z is focused on Gen Z voter turnout with a specific focus on young progressives of color. We combine social media mobilization, movement building, and data analysis to drive youth engagement into the future of the political process. 24 million Gen Zers are eligible to vote, and they are currently underrepresented in our political process. The key to activating them is building a power center for them. That is why we are going to mobilize past the election on social media with Gen Z influencers and support their content and their activism. Harnessing this moment to start the ripple effect of Gen Z engagement is how we are going to confront the pressing issues of our time. Are you ready to undo the past and create the future? We are fired up and ready to go. Join us.
Hi, my name is Cory Bush. I'm the U.S. House Democratic nominee for Missouri's 1st District. And you know, I never thought that I would ever run for public office. I did not have the desire to. I went through so many things in my life. I've been unhoused, living in a car with 2 babies. I've been a low-wage worker for a long time, living uninsured, being a survivor of sexual assault, a survivor of domestic violence, being left for dead. And you know what? I went through so many things that so many other people in our communities have gone through and are going through. Who helps us? Who stands up for us? Well, there are people that are running. There are people who can do this work, who have been doing this work. It's up to us to make sure that they are seated in positions that can help us. That change happens, and it starts at the ballot box. We have that power. You have that power. I would not be walking into the seat of the first Black Congresswoman from the state of Missouri in our history had it not been for people showing up. So we need you to show up. We need you to step up. We need you to stand up. Your vote matters. Your vote counts. These are not volunteer positions. So stand up and let's make this a win for all of our communities. Thank you. Let's do this.
I'm Rashad Robinson with Color of Change PAC. Driven by more than 7 million members, Black folks and allies of every race, we are working to channel the presence that Black people have in the world into the power to change the rules. From district attorney elections all the way up to the presidency, we recognize that this work is not about giving politicians jobs, but about making our lives better, about making our communities more whole, and about moving this country that we've built in the right direction. Every single day, I am inspired by the folks turning out to volunteer, engaging in elections for the first time, and standing up, whether it is through protest or at the ballot box. This is the work that we need to do in order to make progress real, in order to make the possibilities that we see in front of us actually realized. And so thank you for being with us. Thank you for joining us in this effort. The future ahead of us is what we make it. And at Color of Change PAC, we are going to work and fight every single day to win the future, to win on the things that matter, and to hold those in power accountable, because that is how we make justice real. Thank you.
I'm often asked by people, what keeps you going? And I had advice given to me to find your why. And so for me, as a kid from the South Bronx, where I grew up on Creston and Burnside, where my mom raised 4 boys and worked for 40 years in a manufacturing plant, where my late dad mopped hospital room floors as a proud janitor for 1199 SEIU at St. Barnabas Hospital, where my oldest brother served this country in the Army for 29 years. My why is that I'm one of those kids that was lucky to get out, to be able to work for President Obama and Vice President Biden, to be able to come back home and get elected to the State Assembly. And so my why is I want more young brothers, more young people, more black folk, more brown folk to get in the game. You know, I was born with a heart murmur on Christmas night of '82. And in 2001, I fell asleep at the wheel and almost went over the cliff. I wrote out to my mom this line that has stayed with her. Dear God, may today be my greatest day. Greater than the great day I had the day before, but my goal has not been met unless tomorrow's the greatest of them all. You know, this year's been hard for all of us. And we've heard, what do you have to lose? The answer is simple, our lives, our businesses, our schools. But I'm here to say it's time to turn pain into promise. It's time to turn that anger into action. And so I need you to get in the game. So the same energy you would have to stand in line for sneakers, stand in line at the restaurant, stand in line for the club, the same energy you have to go online to check out what's happening there. I need you to go online to iwillvote.com to get in the game. And I need you to stand in line to have your voices heard. Vote by mail, vote early, or vote on November 3rd. Too much is at stake. If you're like me, you lost one of your friends along this journey. And like my family always says, we went from no house in Jamaica to the Black House in the Northwestern, to the White House in DC, to the State House in Albany. And now I want you to rep for your house. So speaking about the House, in the U.S. House, we have an incredible leader. Someone who shows me how it is to be a black man in politics, who shows me, even though I'm from the Bronx, he shows his love out of Brooklyn. He can drop lyrics about RBG on the House floor, or he can make sure he tells us the importance of being engaged as a leader in Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, someone who has been doing this thing for the 8th Congressional District, someone who's been transforming and showing us what's possible, now is the chair of the House Democratic Caucus. I have to introduce Chairman Hakeem Jeffries.
What's up, y'all? It's Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, coming to you from the 8th Congressional District in New York, otherwise known as the People's Republic of Brooklyn, urging you to make sure that you get out there and vote, and urge every single person in your household, every single friend, every single family member, every single neighbor, every single person within your social network to do the same. The two pillars of our democracy are protest and vote. Protest anchored in freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, and the right to petition your government for change, as protected by the First Amendment. But of course, you're more likely to achieve the outcome that we all want to see brought about in terms of racial justice, social justice, and economic justice if the people who you put into office share your values. And the only way to make sure that that takes place is to vote. And vote for those who you know have your best interests in mind, who have the best interests of our community in mind, and who are fighting for a brighter future, for a future with liberty and justice for all, equal protection under the law, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Get out there and vote like your life depends on it, because our quality of life absolutely depends on it. And when we do it, we are going to achieve a brighter future for everyone. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
So we're reaching the end of our program, and I can't thank you enough for being here, tuning in from home, and thank you for giving what you can to Control Z, Collective PAC, Higher Height Political Fund, and Color of Change PAC. as they fight on the ground to make sure that every voice is counted by November 3rd. It's been a long road, and we can't let up now. Don't forget, you can give more than once. Every dollar is meaningful. Now, you know we had to close out this program with something amazing, and I am so thrilled to introduce yet another legend, Miss Patti LaBelle. You know, Patti LaBelle is another artist who's been doing it at an incredible level for decades and is not letting up in any way, form, shape, or fashion. She's paying tribute to jazz on her most recent album. Belle Homage is the name. In fact, we're going to hear a song from that album, as well as another one of my favorite Patti LaBelle songs that will feature Mr. Kirk Whalum on saxophone. You are in for a treat. Please welcome the one, the only, Patti LaBelle.
Mr. John Stanley, piano. No complaints and no regrets. I do believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. And I have learned that all you get is all you get. So give it all you've got. Ooh, I had my share. I drank my fill. And even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down another road beyond the hill and do it all again. So here's good life and every joy it brings. So here's to life, dreamers and their dreams. May all your stars get better and all that's good will get better. Here's to life. Here's to love. Here's to you. Well, 2020 has been really weird, but I know there's a new day coming. The best is yet to come with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Holla at you, girl. Woo! Do it. Give me the sun. I'll give you the moonlight. Love will set us free if we just believe. as we believe the best is yet to come. Show me your smile, I'll fill it with laughter that will light your mind. As long as we believe the best is yet to come. Go ahead, Kurt, wail on, play now.
Hi, this is Cory Booker, and we definitely need to lift every voice with a chorus of conviction to make this election truly historic. Not only do we end a time where we have in the White House demeaning, degrading, dehumanizing leadership that seeks to separate us against each other, but no, we also have a chance to elevate a historic president and vice presidential candidates into the Oval Office. It's exciting. I'm so grateful to see this possibility that lies before us. This time that we turn our nation back to focusing on making real the words of our founding, that we can become a nation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that we are a nation with liberty and justice for all. Please, let's continue to be a part of this effort, a part of this push. There's work to do. There's challenge facing us in the midst of this pandemic, an economy that is in difficult straits. It's going to take the commitment of all of us together, rising together, standing together, working together, raising our voices together. Thank you for your commitment to country, to community. Thank you for your commitment to the highest values of humanity, empathy, love, and the important thing for our nation. Thank you for your commitment to putting more indivisible back into this one nation under God. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. God of our weary, God of our sad tears, thou who hast brought us thus far along the way, thou who hast by thy might lead us into the light. Keep us forever in the path, we pray. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory. Till victory is won. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Yeah, yeah. Lift every voice and hey, come and stand up, you and me. Sing together. Come on. We won't stop. Hey, till victory. From Minnesota to North Dakota. Sing together. Come on now. We won't stop. Hey, till victory is won. For the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song for the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies no. Till victory is won.
Well, everybody, our time is up here. I hope that these performances and messages from our political leaders have filled your cup and has inspired you to give, inspired you to show up, to stand up, and to make sure that every voice is lifted. I can't thank each of our performers enough for donating their time to make tonight happen. And we celebrate Collective PAC, Higher Heights Political Fund, Control Z, and Color of Change for their remarkable work in our community. Big thanks to DNC Vice Chair Michael Blake for being my co-captain for this event, and to each and every person who tuned in and gave to make sure we have gas in the tank for this final stretch. Thanks for being here and doing what you can. And don't forget to get out to those polls, y'all. Don't forget to get out there and vote. It's the most important thing you can do. There's a brighter tomorrow on the horizon. Let's make it happen.